Welcome to today's class where we're going to ease some back pain. Whether you've been sitting a lot, bending over a lot, we all suffer from back pain at different points. So to get started, let's come into cat-cow. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's take an inhale, drop that belly, gaze goes up to the sky, coming into cow pose. On the exhale, roll that spine up towards the sky, coming into cat. And then inhale, roll the belly. You can tuck the toes as your gaze goes up. And then exhale, you can flatten the tops of the feet, roll the spine up towards the sky. So keep going back and forth in cat-cow. And I want you to tune into your spine. You can close your eyes and just watch the spine as it flexes and moves. And I want you to notice any parts of the spine that are feeling a little stuck or agitated. And as you inhale into cow, see if you can feel some movement in the spine where it needs to be moved. And as you exhale into cat, press into those palms, let the head get heavy, allowing more stretch to happen between the vertebrae. Inhale back into cow. And exhale into cat. Once again, go ahead and move at your own pace. But really tune in. Note the places of tension. And then see if you can move your spine accordingly to allow some space. Allow some ease into your spine. A few more rounds here. You're doing great. Once you complete the next round, bring it into table pose. Once you're in table, walk those hands out in front of you, tuck your toes, and then push up to downward dog. In downward dog, go ahead and pedal your feet. Press into the pads of your fingers, stretch through the arms. Feel that stretch all the way up to your armpits as you lift the hips up towards the sky. You're breathing in and out through the nose. And then we're going to take an inhale and we're going to move the body up and over to plank. And then on the exhale, lift up through the core, bringing the body back into down dog. We're going to keep in this pattern. Inhale to plank. Exhale to down dog. So work with the pace of your own breath here. We're using our spine and our core to work out any imbalances in the back part of the body. We're also strengthening the spine. We're strengthening our core. Both of them work together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Now bring it back to down dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale it out. Now inhale that right leg up for three-legged dog. Bring the right leg through between the hands. Turn that left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Inhale that left arm up and around. Here we are, warrior 2. We're going to move into extended side angle pose. Or extended triangle. So we're going to straighten that front right knee. We're going to take an inhale. On the exhale, I want you to reach your fingers forward and then go ahead and tip over into triangle pose. So your right hand is maybe on your inner shin, or it's down on the floor, or even on a block as you continue breathing in and out through the nose. Notice when you breathe, it's opening up the side waist of the body, this place that usually gets crunched up as we sit and work on our computers or drive. So when we move the breath through the body in this way, it allows us to relieve some of the stress and anxiety that's built up in these places that don't get opened up very much. Now I want you to bend that right knee, push into the right foot, bring the body back up. Now we're going to turn that right foot. You can go ahead and relax the arms down if you'd like. Go ahead and turn that right foot so it's parallel to the top of the mat. Then I want you to turn the left foot so the toes are facing towards the back of the mat. Then square your hips up with the wide edge of the mat. We're going to come into extended triangle on the opposite side of the mat. So we're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine, bring those arms back out to the side. Take an inhale. On the exhale, reach the fingers towards the wall. Take another inhale. On the exhale, tip over, bringing that left hand down to your shin, a block, or maybe even all the way down to the mat. Reach that right arm up towards the sky. Keep lengthening through the spine as you breathe in and out through the nose. If you're having a hard time with your mind wandering, just follow the breath. As you inhale, watch the breath as it travels through your body, creating new passageways. It's allowing the little knots to unfurl, allowing oxygen to pass more freely through the body. You're doing great. Now go ahead and bend that left knee, press into the left foot, bring the body back up to standing. Release your arms, turn that left foot so it's facing the wide edge of the mat. And then we're going to turn both feet so they're facing the top of the mat. Bring your hands down to the mat, and we're going to walk our bodies down all the way to our bellies, coming into Sphinx pose. So to get into Sphinx pose, bring your elbows under your shoulders. Your palms are flat out in front of you, and your gaze is straight ahead. We're going to take a nice deep inhale, feeling the belly expand. And on the exhale, letting that belly get heavy. There's no tension in your buttocks or your feet or your legs. You're just nice and relaxed as we strengthen the back here. Feel that heat building in the back, allowing all the tension and the stress to melt and move freely through the body, allowing all the toxins and stuff to have the opportunity to shift because they're warm and lava-like. Take another inhale. On the exhale, bring your forehead down to the mat. Bring your hands by your ribs. We're going to move into Cobra. I want you to move through the hips, softening your pelvic area. Your buttocks is soft. Your legs are soft. Then we're going to take an inhale. Peel that forehead up off the mat. Coming into Cobra. And then exhale, roll it back down. Once again, focus on your spine here. As you inhale and roll up, visualize your spine. Notice the spine moving up and down. Feel the strengthening in your back. Keep working at your own pace. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Couple more sets here. Inhale. Roll it up. Feel that strengthening. Exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up and exhale down. Now go ahead and release your arms to your sides. Rest your cheek on the mat. Go ahead and close down the eyelids. Just take a moment to enjoy that warming sensation. And then bring your forehead back to the mat. We're going to move into locust pose. So we want to bring our legs together. The thighs, the knees, the ankles, the feet. And then I want you to roll the shoulders back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And then take an inhale. Peel the forehead and the chest up off the mat. And the legs lifting up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it back down. Release your hands. Rest your opposite cheek on the mat. Once again, enjoying the ease and the sensation once you let go. And then bring the forehead back to the mat. Bring the legs together. Interlace your hands the opposite way so it feels odd, okay? Now roll those shoulders back. A little heart opener here with our locust. Legs together. Inhale, lift everything up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it back down. Release the hands. Rest your cheek on the mat. Take a few comforting breaths. And then bring your hands up by your ribs. We're going to push into the mat, lift up and back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees out to the sides. Bring that forehead down to the mat. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, releasing the compression along the back side of the body. And inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Hands on the mat. Go ahead and pull the body up. Bring your feet out to the side. We're going to come onto our bottom. We're going to go all the way down to our back, setting ourselves up for bridge pose. So once you're on your back, your knees are bent. Take your middle fingers, rub them against the backs of your heels for alignment. And then we're going to take an inhale. We're going to lift our hips up towards the sky as we press into the feet. And then exhale, bring the hips back down. Inhale, press the feet into the mat as you lift up through the hips. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it back down. This time we're going to add in a little variation. We're going to inhale, lift the hips up, and then exhale down one vertebrae at a time. And then inhale the hips back up. Exhale down one vertebrae at a time. One more time. Inhale the hips up. Exhale down one vertebrae at a time. All right, nice job. Now bring those knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then bring the legs back down. Go ahead and stretch your arms out to the sides in the shape of a T. We're going to take an inhale, bringing the knees together. And on the exhale, allow the knees to fall over to the right side for a little twist here. A little two-knee twist. Work to keep that left shoulder blade on the mat as you breathe in and out through the nose. Allowing out any tightness in the spine, allowing it to alleviate any soreness. And then inhale the knees back to center. Take another inhale. Bring the knees in towards the chest, keeping the knees together. Allow them to fall over to the left side this time. Keeping that right shoulder blade on the mat. On this side, for some reason, I have a tougher time keeping my right leg to my left leg. So I'm going to go ahead and just cross my left leg over the right leg for a little deeper stretch. Then I'm going to uncross that leg. I'm going to bring the knees back to center. Bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. Cross the ankles. Roll yourself up to a seated position. We're going to do a little seated twist here. Go ahead and stretch your legs out in front of you. Lengthen through the spine. Bend that left knee. Bring the left foot over the right leg. Take an inhale. Lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, twist through the core towards the left. That right hand comes around the left leg. Your left hand is on the mat. Inhale, elongate and lengthen. And then exhale. Feel the twisting out of the core. Releasing any toxins, and the organs, allowing them to work themselves out, giving them a little ring out. One more inhale here. And then exhale, go ahead and unwind. Stretch that left leg out in front of you. Bend the right knee. Cross the right foot over the left leg. Take an inhale, lengthen through the spine. Go ahead and wrap that left arm around the right leg. Right hand comes down to the mat. Take another inhale, lengthen through the spine. On the exhale, twist through the core to the right this time. Continue breathing in and out through the nose. And then gently unwind, uncross that right leg. Go ahead and shake both of your legs. All right, then we're going to finish by coming into easy pose, but we're going to come into seated bound angle pose, All right, bring the soles of your feet together, and I want you to bring the heels towards your inner thighs. Take an inhale, lengthen through the spine, and then on the exhale, go ahead and bend over the legs. No tension in your neck. Just allow everything to stretch out. You can bend, or you can move the knees up and down a little bit if you want for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bring it back up. All right, notice how your body feels. Move your neck to the left and the right. Now that you've given your spine some attention, how does it feel? Check it out for yourself. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.